reason for that is because it has a unique microclimate. And so what happens is we are down in fairly low. You've come through the Beaver Valley. No, actually, you come across from 400, so you wouldn't exactly have seen
came
that.
across 26, I guess is right.
The big influence, frankly, is this: is Georgian Bay is to the north of us, and Lake Huron is just to the west of us. And what happens is, in the springtime, Georgian Bay will normally freeze over the winter, and so in the springtime we get a predominantly north wind or a west wind, and that cools the area. So we stay somewhat cool simply because of the cold water that's here, and it delays the apple blossom by as much as 10 days. And the reason for that is that by delaying it, we miss critical frost periods in the month of May. So the blossom is delayed. But the good news is, Georgian Bay will warm up, and so will Lake Huron, and we pick up the heat units at the opposite end of the season. So we're delayed, and we pick up the heat ends in the months of September and October to finish the crop off.
Is the nutritional value from the high density trees less than the normal trees, the older trees?
No. The nutritional value is somewhat the same. With the argument about standard trees versus high density trees, high density trees you'll get a more consistent product, meaning from a standpoint you'll get consistent fruit size.
Right.
The tree is open, so you get better color. It's got more access to sunlight, etc. You don't need to prune trees the same way. The argument is, in just amongst us girls, is that the shelf life. They may not store as well from high density trees as they did in the old days from standard big honkin' trees with, and those big trees, there's variance in fruit size. It's difficult to thin them properly. There's so much growth of wood and leaves that it's difficult to get color. It's difficult to spray them because for certain types of bugs because they just hide and those kinds of things.